It's time. Time to get credit for the work you've done. Time to get the recognition you deserve. With Purdue Global, you can move forward in your career, for your family, and for yourself. You're worth the investment in yourself to earn a degree you're proud of, a degree that employers will respect. Purdue's online university is designed to support working adults like you who know it's never too late to accomplish your goals. It's never too late to make a comeback. It's time to start yours today at purdueglobal.edu.
Shopping for humans is hard. Shopping for your dog is easy thanks to Bark. Every month, we deliver toys and treats just for your dog. Whether it's fun plush or tough toys for heavy chewers, we spoil all the dogs. Subscribe now and get a free upgrade at barkbox.com/iHeart.
It's football season, and you can now get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a lead blocker delivered, but you can get a block of cheese delivered. A pick six? That's a no. Celery sticks? That's a yes. A season ending with a ring? Sorry, no. But a watch party with onion rings? Uber Eats can get you that. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Alcohol in select markets. Product availability may vary by region. See app for details.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Kristen is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by Garrett. So we're going to see if we can figure out why and maybe get her another date if she still wants one. Kristen, what's up? How are you?
Hi, I'm, besides being ghosted, doing great. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Before we ask about your dating stuff, how long has it been since you heard from Garrett?
Like 3 days.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Well, around the 3-day mark, I don't know. I feel like he's probably not interested, and I want to kind of figure out why.
Yeah, 3 days might not necessarily be a full ghost yet, you know?
Well, there was a read receipt.
Then maybe, if he read a text and then hasn't responded in 3 days, then...
That's infuriating. Props to you for not sending him 8 paragraphs. So what happened on the date, though? Like, what is it about him that makes you want to find out?
Well, I mean, we met through mutual friends, and, you know, we just kind of clicked, and we went to a concert together, and I thought we had a great time, and... yeah, I haven't heard it from him ever since. And, you know, I'm trying to figure out maybe why that happened. And I'm at a loss.
Okay. Well, tell us about the date.
So we went to a concert and, you know, we had a couple of drinks and we made out. And I think he was looking for something maybe a little more. And I kind of backed out. You know, I'm not kind of looking for a hookup right now. You know, and I think maybe I sang too loud and got a little drunk. Maybe he didn't like my singing. I can get a little loud and boisterous, so maybe that scared him.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do at a concert.
Yeah. Did it seem like it bothered him?
I mean, I thought it seemed okay, but now that I haven't heard from him, I'm really trying to rule out what the possibilities were. And, you know, I wish he'd be an adult and, you know, have a conversation if there was an issue.
Maybe it's just he wanted to hook up.
I guess, you know, and it's a real bummer that he couldn't just be upfront and tell me that, you know, if that was what he was looking for and, you know, I wasn't giving what he wants, he could just be an adult and say like, hey, you know, for whatever reason, I'm not interested and be gracious about it as opposed to just hiding.
So how do you know that he was trying to hook up other than that he was a dude on a date?
Yeah, he was kind of handsy and, you know, kind of got a little below the equator.
Okay.
And, you know, I kind of pulled his hand away and I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for this quite now, you know. We ended the night on a nice note and, you know, I didn't really want to take it any further for the first date.
Okay. And did he seem bothered by that when you know, smacked his hand away and said, get away?
Yeah, no. He, you know, I mean, he wasn't thrilled about it, obviously. But yeah, I don't know why he ghosted me about it. He could have just been upfront about it.
If that is the reason, would you want another date? Because, you know, I've been on, you know, when I used to date, I'm married now, but when I would go on dates and stuff, and if ever I get away from the equator, it's too hot there for you right now, I would be fine with it, you know, like I never threw a fit, but I've heard about a lot of dudes, especially like they get upset. And I've never cared. I've been like, okay, that's cool. We can wait till later, you know? So if he got upset about that, would you want another date?
We really did have good chemistry at the beginning, you know, and that's kind of what I want to find out a little bit more about. Mm-hmm. And, you know, if there's a good reason why he ghosted me, then, you know, I'd be really interested in potentially having a second date. But, you know, I guess we'll have to find out why.
That's such a good point. We're jumping to all of these conclusions. It's been 3 days. There's a really good chance that just something else was going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try to figure it out for you, okay? We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and get you another date if you still want one, okay?
All right, that sounds good to me. Thank you.
Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next.
It's never too late. Never too late to earn a degree. Never too late for a comeback. Between your busy career and taking care of a family, it can feel like there's never a good time to go back to school. But your time is now. Time to start your comeback with Purdue Global. As Purdue's online university for working adults, Purdue Global is dedicated to supporting adults like you who know it's time to earn the recognition you deserve. You have the experience, you have the knowledge, it's time to get credit for the work you've done. You can balance work, family, and everything in between while earning your degree. It's time to move forward in your career, for your family and for yourself, with a degree you're proud of, a degree that employers will recognize and respect. You're worth this investment in yourself to earn a degree you deserve. It's never too late. Never too late to go back to school and come back stronger with an education you can trust. Now is the time for your comeback. Start yours today at purdueglobal.edu.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit Facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
Do you expect the best for your family in school, sports, and life? If so, you should expect the best from your food as well. With your active and healthy lifestyle, feed your loved ones amazing food like Eggland's Best pasture-raised and free-range eggs. Eggland's Best hens, including pasture-raised and free-range, eat a unique patented all-vegetarian feed so they lay naturally better eggs, offering your family superior nutrition. Their chickens eat better, so you can too. Eggland's Best pasture-raised and free-range eggs are now available, so don't settle for anything less. With 6 times more vitamin D, 10 times more vitamin E, and more than double the vitamin B12 compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best pasture-raised and free-range eggs stay fresh longer, and they taste great every time. Give yourself and your family only the best eggs. Give them Eggland's Best. Expect the best from your food, like Eggland's Best pasture-raised and free-range eggs. Look for Eggland's Best pasture-raised and free-range eggs with superior nutrition today, now available at your local grocer.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's First Date Follow-Up, Kristen is on the phone and she's not getting a call back from a dude named Garrett. So we're going to see if we can figure out why she's getting ghosted and maybe get her another date when we call him in just a second. But before we do that, Kristen, remind everybody about your date and why you think you're getting ghosted.
Yeah, so Garrett and I met through mutual friends. We went out on a date because we clicked almost instantly. And we went to a concert, and after the show, he ghosted me. It's been 3 days. I sent him a text. He left me on red. And, yeah, I want to figure out why. Like, did I get a little bit too drunk? Was my singing really loud and bad? Or was it just that he was looking to hook up? And I'm not too sure which one it was, but he seemed a little bit upset when we were making out, and his hands started to go a little bit south. And I told him I wasn't looking for that. So I want to figure out why. And if there's a good reason, then, you know, I'd love to have a second date.
It's only been 3 days, so you might not be getting ghosted. But you probably are since he read a text and didn't respond. We'll call him right now, okay? You ready?
Yeah, okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Garrett, please?
This is Tim.
Garrett, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Garrett. He hosts that show with some friends, and my name's Nina. I'm one of them.
And mine's Victoria.
Yeah. So there's 3 people on the phone with you right now. How are you?
I'm good. What are you guys calling for?
We're calling because we got an email about you from somebody who listens to the show.
An email about me?
Mm-hmm.
About what?
We do a segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go out on a date with someone and then you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to call you and figure out why you're ghosting them. So you went out with someone and now you're not calling them back and they want to know what happened.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I went out on a few dates the past couple weeks.
Okay.
Is this, I don't know which girl.
All right. Well, let's see if we can help you out. You went to a concert together.
I think I know who you're talking about. Kristen, right?
Yes. So she emailed us and said that she really liked you, but you're not getting back to her and she wants to know what's up.
Yeah. I mean, she was cool. Don't get me wrong, but I kind of thought we were, going to be on the same page. Like we were going out. I thought we were kind of just, going to lead to hooking up at the end of the night. And like, she wasn't down. So I don't know. I mean, that was kind of like my main motivation to go out with her. I'm not really looking to like date right now.
If you just wanted to like hook up with someone, like concerts can kind of be expensive. Why not just go to the bar?
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, I don't know. They weren't that expensive, and I don't mind, having like a good time. I'm not just exclusively only trying to do that. Like, I'd like to have a good time during the night too, and then kind of end it with a bang.
Okay. So that's why you're ghosting her though, because it didn't end with a bang.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm not trying to ghost her. It's only been like 2 or 3 days, but I don't know. I just kind of lost interest. I mean,
she thought maybe that the reason you weren't calling back was because, you wanted to hook up and she wasn't into it that night.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel a little bit bad, but I mean, it's just kind of, it is what it is. I mean, I assume that she was, on the same page. I mean,
what would give you that impression?
Well, I mean, she was being all flirtatious and, like the first time we met, same thing. And she was like texting me some stuff and I don't know. It was just, it was very clear that she was wanting something. And then, I don't know, it just didn't happen.
Well, thanks for being honest, man. I appreciate it. Now I'll be honest with you. Kristen is actually on the phone. She's been listening this whole time and wants to talk to you.
She's on the line right now?
Yep.
Hi.
How's it going?
Now this is awkward.
Yeah.
Nice to hear from you.
Yeah, I didn't know I would.
What happened? I texted you 3 days ago, and I said I had a nice time, and you disappear and ghost me. Like, what's up with that?
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I've been busy, and I did mean to text you back. I don't really ghost girls like that. Like, I'm not trying to be like that guy. But
okay.
I guess you just heard. I mean, what I said and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I was looking to hook up, and you weren't down, and it just didn't end up going to where I wanted it to.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing was, like, we met through friends, and if you wanted to hook up and we were drinking that first night, why did you just take me home with you? Like, I don't understand, like, why did you go to a concert and make it an event? You know what I mean? Like, if you wanted to hook up, we could have done it that night when we were just drinking together. Like, you bought concert tickets. You picked me up. Like, we went to a show. I thought maybe you were a little more interested.
I like to court a girl. I mean, I like to court a girl.
This
kind of a gentleman
in
that regard. Like,
well, you're not really
I don't know.
a gentleman.
Well, why do you say that? I mean,
it's because you can't text me back like an adult and say, hey, I had a nice time, but, maybe we're not looking for the same thing. Like, you could at least be courteous. Everyone's on their phone the entire time. Like, everybody's on social media, and you say you're too busy to respond to a text. Like, that doesn't fly.
Well, it's literally been like 2-3 days. I mean, it's not like it's been a week.
You had me on red. The most obvious form of ghosting.
What would he say to you that would make you feel better about the situation if that's all he wanted?
I mean, he could have just been upfront, and just said, hey, like, I'm looking for this. And if I said I wasn't looking for it, then it's like, okay, well, we can't give each other the same thing. Have a great, life.
So, Kristen, if he would have said that up front, do you think that you would have wanted the same thing in that moment?
Yeah, like, how do I even say that? Like, it's supposed to be implied.
What's supposed to be implied? Okay, you think I'm a mind reader? Like, what's up with that? That's so rude.
Man, it's tough in these streets.
okay, fine. I want to sleep with you. That's what I wanted out of the date. That's it. Are you happy now? I mean, it's honest.
Thank you for your honesty, but yeah, I just, you could have had better communication.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've never had a girl take me on the radio. I mean, that's kind of crazy in itself, especially after like 3 days. Like, that's kind of wild.
I don't know if you want another date, but I'll ask anyway. Garrett, would you like to go on another date with Kristen? We'll pay for it.
No, I'm okay. I'm done with this. It's all too wild, too much.
Well, what if Kristen wants to sleep with you? Then would you be cool with it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not down anymore. It's just the radio call. It's kind of weird.
Well, Garrett, how would you feel if I said, I actually want to sleep with you? I just didn't want to do it on the first date.
Well, maybe I would. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All of a sudden now.
Yeah. I just not on the first night.
So
what does that mean then?
Is this going to happen or?
Yeah. Are you saying that you want to go out with him again still?
Of course.
Oh.
He's cute.
Well, then I'll text you.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I'm taking this as a successful first date follow-up. Kristen, I think you have another date, or I'm not sure. And Garrett, thank you for your time.
Please be safe.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Jubal's first date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorney. Online at advocateslaw.com.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
Make Whole Foods Market your wellness destination. Find savings on organic greens like kale and chard. Love salmon? Try EU Organic Atlantic Salmon. Available now. In the bakery, grab a loaf of the Forbidden Rice Batard and get wallet happy with 365 by Whole Foods Market organic salad kits. Remember, all the food they sell must meet rigorous quality standards that ban more than 260 ingredients. Focus on wellness now at Whole Foods Market.
This is where projects come to life. Our showrooms are designed to inspire with the latest products from top brands, curated in an inviting, hands-on environment, and a team of industry experts to support your project. We'll be there to make sure everything goes as planned, from product selection to delivery coordination. At Ferguson Bath, Kitchen, and Lighting Gallery, your project is our priority.
Find great brands like Thermador at your local showroom or visit us online at ferguson.com/build.